Hi everybody. Well, Monday again, and this week here is very humid. I just put off the fan, otherwise you could not hear me. It's a recording because it's actually quite late. It's gonna be kind of dark in a while. Anyway, I'm gonna check, and I'm doing first the English group today instead of the Spanish, so let's see what it pops out for this week. I'm just gonna put a little bit of changing of vibration at the moment. To be honest, today I would be at the beach in the water soaking because it's about 30 something here. I'm sure in other places in Europe they already feel that the equinox is coming, but not here in Spain anyway. So, for those that hear me talking about the work that I offered last week, which was 7 cards of the Starseed cards that I created in 93, between 93 and 2003. And 7 musical compositions, each one for the card, and 7 pendants, Lemurian tangerine pendants. There's only 2 left. The other 5 have already gone. So if anybody resonates with this work, just contact me and I'll tell you a little bit more. You receive the card, the explanation, the musical MP3 of the whole link with this card, an audio explaining how to do this work for 11 days, and on the mail you receive the pendant, wherever you are. Okay, it's going to take a little bit more if you're far away, but that's it. And this work, it's for the month of September. So after that, I'm just going to check Starseeds, what they say today. So let's check what the energy is telling us. Apart from being very sticky, I've been twice at the shower, but it still feels like that. Just the way it is when you live near the sea, and it's 95% humidity. Shouldn't complain because I love it. So now, let's see what this week is about. So, okay, interesting card. We have the card of integration, 47 card. It's a very beautiful card. If you remember, last week it was the card of the unknown, which was about relationship, and the week before it was about the monk. All it's about relationships and all the ones coming to the surface to be released. And that's not strange because it's September month, especially with at the end with the equinox. I feel a lot of things are gonna go that they don't need to be here anymore. They don't make sense. We are in a different space personally, and if not, I mean, I don't know about you, but what I've been realizing the last week, just revising what I have been these last 4 years, and the changes I made personally, physically, emotionally, decisions I made. This month for me is going to be a revision of the work I offer from October, which are going to be new things, and other things are going to be changed because they're going to be recorded and for the moment in Spanish, and I'm going to record it in English as well, but I'm going to give less presential workshops and I'm going to do it in a different way, in a different format. So here we are, but it's a time of integration and sorting out, so to say. Now, this card, which is a conscious card, because it's a day 1. You see the tree? There's 2 moons and there's a star that it's blessing the two moons and this tree. Okay, and there's a yellow part of a mountain and a green one. Now, let's talk about this one. It says, here I melt, everything included. I like feeling pieces. How would I put that word in English? I detach of everything and I fly free. There's no resistance, no complication. So the card and the poem already says what's coming this week before the full moon on Saturday, the 10th, okay? Now the tree symbolizes here a base, a kind of a foundation of a relationship. It could be to yourself, to life, or to somebody. And now it's more solid. It gives you a sense of unity. And these foundations have been created either by you, sorting out a lot of things, or by two people, saying you and another person. Now the two spheres, the ones that you see here, represent one the masculine and the other one the feminine. Now the star is an important symbol because it's blessing this union. Meaning, if you're having an inner marriage inside you, an alchemic union of the opposites, it's very important. If you're experiencing this outside with a partner, fantastic too. Now, the sky is magenta, is the unconditional love that is kind of surrounding this moment, this sacred moment. Either if you are on your own or if you are in a relationship. Now, the tree is like a genealogical tree. It's like it unifies your path with the other path if you are with somebody else or you're going to meet somebody else. Okay? And this is creating a solid foundation for both of you. And there's a fusion, a unity, and an exchange of experiences. Now, whoever are tolerant, okay, these people are able to calm down any soul with any strong personality, and something that could look like very difficult, it becomes very easy. Now, those who have the power of the tolerance, they will reveal that they are satisfied and content with themselves. And their eyes and their affections never would show an unhappiness. Whoever are, let's say, staying in this state of tolerance, which is a virtue, okay, it's going to help you to be with yourself, okay, and to let go of judgment, which is so strong in this matrix, in this society. We've been bombarded from childhood, at school, family, friends, society, and we judge ourselves. We expect too much from ourselves when sometimes we need to actually slow down and take care of ourselves. And we are not realistic sometimes with what's going on. So this is a revision time for you being honest, realistic, coherent, and tolerant with you and with the others. Wherever they are, wherever they come from, you don't have to agree. You don't have to try to convince anybody. Everybody's on a journey, a different journey maybe. We're in the same boat. Some people feel they are not on the same boat. But anyway, you choose where you want to be. And you cannot force anybody to be on your boat unless they want to, unless they really want to be there. Okay? So, whoever is tolerant values the richness that life represents itself, and all the diversity of opinions and perspectives, which in a way, because this person values all that, it doesn't put this person off, because he or she is not trying to convince anybody, just listens, accepts, and that's it. Now, whenever you are tolerant, which is the suggestion for this week, to start being in that path, and you apply it into your life, through these, you're able to feel more, let's say, empowered and happy, and at the same time strong. At the same time, it's like a metaphor. It's like when you go to the deep of the sea to find those treasures that are there, and you never thought you had them, and they're there. They've been waiting for you there for millions of years, until you go there and say, hey, there you are. So I feel sometimes we are not aware of our abilities, how much we have done, how much we have worked, how much we know and we have learned. Since when we are not here in the present, valuing all that, we are still on the mood of the comparing mood of the society, achieving more to show you're good, because maybe you think you're not good enough. So you're trying to achieve more in a sense that you are not a good achiever. So there's always there of a sense that not being good enough. So it's something to explore on a personal level. Now, our soul, our self, the most deepest part of us, it has the wisdom and the power to understand and to experience tolerance, okay? Now, when we are there, we can explore more our abilities, we can evolve more, and we allow ourselves to learn from any situation, whatever it is, okay? I'll give you an example. I was coming back from the supermarket this morning, and I saw a lady coming down to the floor and just seeing something. I didn't know at the beginning what it was. I had to kind of come closer, and there was a lizard, a small lizard. It was absolutely beautiful, tiny one. There were no trees around. We didn't know where it actually shows up. And she said, you know what? I'm going to take it home. I'm going to put it in the WhatsApp group, and I'm going to adopt it. Now, since I saw her taking these lizards for me, represent as a medicine totem, illusion. And the question to ask yourself this week, and I think the lizard actually show up because of that, how much you bought into the illusions and things you thought that were real in your life. There maybe are bad habits, thoughts that are obsolete, patterns, beliefs, whatever it is. Just revise that, because lizards represent illusions. They live on the dream time. But they see what's coming. So when you get out of illusion and in the dream time, and I feel that lately I have never remembered so many dreams. And I feel I'm still in other places doing work, extra hours. So revise what's going on your dream time, and how much you're buying when you are awake into the matrix, into the illusion, into what's not real. Because what is real is what you create for you. So, for this week, I would say that you revise your connection to your life and your connection to Gaia. This is what is most important. Okay, so the card integration, it's an important card. So if you want to know a little bit more about those two cards and compositions and Lemurian pendant that are left, just contact me and we'll talk about it. Big kiss, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.